Okay, hi, I'm Trevor Nelson, and I did my project on British Beer Company. So let's get into the competitive landscape. So for my location or in competitors, I have the Goat, Third Sea Moose, and the Clipper Tavern. They all have good location downtown. They all have happy hour specials, and I had Clipper Tavern as the only one having good pricing, and they all have events. Some strengths for the British Beer Company is they have a great location, they have live music and trivia, online ordering, and they have a British theme that makes them unique towards other bars. Some weaknesses: it does not have the best food reviews, it's fairly expensive for drinks and food, and there's lots of competition in the area, a longer wait time, and there's not many British themed food options. Some opportunities they could do is partner with local events such as road races or do a delivery service. Some threats are the other bars' low prices on drinks, some other bars' specials such as the Goat's 10-cent wings Wednesdays, and they have deals every single day, and minimum wage obviously, and then burglary because they were just robbed the other day, so I put that as a threat. So basically what we got from that is that they have great location with stores and a parking garage nearby. They have uniqueness to set themselves apart and plenty of events. So where are they going wrong? My 3 points on where they're going or how they could fix it is they need to lower their prices to match competitors, use their uniqueness to their advantage, and offer a bigger, more authentic menu. So in Portsmouth, there's around 21,000 people. The median household income is $72,000, with a median property value of $373,000. There's 6.9% poverty rate. It's a big tourist attraction, and there's a big downtown area for shopping and eating. Rockingham County, there's 306,000 people. The median household income is $89,000. Median property value is $327,000, and the average commute time is 27.3 minutes. Poverty rate is 4.8%, and I had Hampton Beach and Portsmouth as the two main tourist attractions in Rockingham County. So for the British Beer Company's first target market, I had the night crowd, which averages from like 21 to 30 years old, with a low to middle class income. They might be single children or have siblings. They probably don't have children of their own yet. Their unique needs would be cheap prices because they're on a tight budget, but they want to have fun late night events. They might like sports, friends, and going out. Their buying behavior would be they're weekend drinkers, spending $15 to $20 at the bar, and their social media attitude is they might use Instagram, Snapchat, and they're willing to spend money to have a good time, but they don't have that much money to spend. My second target market is families, with the age range being 30 to 45 years old. So I have them as middle to upper class, and their family status would be 2 adults and 2 kids, 1 to 2 kids. Unique needs might be good tasting food in a friendly environment. Their interests and hobbies might be going downtown, having fun with the kids and sports. Their buying behavior would be that they like to go out to lunch or dinner once in a while, and will spend around $50 to $80 on meals for 4 people. They might use Facebook and Twitter, and they have more money to spend with a full-time job and weekends off. So my first customer profile, I have Ryan. He's 22 years old, a student at UNH. He lives on campus, has wealthy parents. He's an only child, a part-time waiter. His social status is he plays intramural soccer and basketball. He enjoys sports, girls, and beer tasting. He wears New Balance and Under Armour. And he spends most of his paycheck on the weekends and spends around $40 to $50 a weekend. My second customer profile is Michael Felix Lipinski. He's 45 years old. He has a full-time job, 2 young kids, a wife, and he's working full-time with $90,000 income. His social status is he's high up in a small company, lots of connections and lots of friends. He enjoys watching football, playing guitar, and hanging out with his wife and kids. He likes Polo and Levi, and his buying behavior would be spends money easily, goes out to eat every weekend with the family, spending $50 to $60 every time. My marketing goal is to attract the young crowd through Instagram and flyers by advertising the good times and events that our nightlife brings. This will be measured through the amount of people that attend events and the number of likes on the posts. For product strategy, they use these two logos for their logo, and then they also have a sign out front in yellow letters in like a special font. I don't know the name of the font, but they have that on the outside of all their restaurants. They don't have a set slogan. They use the name British Beer Company, which I thought was a good name because, I mean, it is a chain, so they can't really change the name. And it's in the downtown area right next to the parking garage. It has an old British theme pub with a large bar on the inside with a good amount of seating. So I said I wouldn't change anything about any of that stuff except for, I think that they should use their logo on the outside of their restaurant instead of the British Beer Company in words. I don't know, I just think it might be a better visual and people could remember it easier. For pricing strategy, I did, for my 4 competitors plus British Beer Company, I did burgers. So BBC is from $13 to $15 burger, and that's what it looks like. The GOAT is $12.84 for any burger. Looks a little better, I think. Thirsty Moose is $14 for any burger. It looks okay. And Clipper Tavern is $11 to $14, clearly being the cheapest. And that looks like a pretty good burger too. Now I have chicken wings. British Beer Company is $12. The GOAT is $11. Thirsty Moose is around $10 to $14. It varies, obviously being more expensive. And the Clipper Tavern is $10, being the cheapest again, but doesn't look like the best quality. For pizza, I had $14 for BBC. Looks like pretty good pizza. The Thirsty Moose had $15 pizza. Looks pretty good as well. And Clipper Tavern had $8 pizza, and it's a little, I don't know, not as nice quality. And then the GOAT didn't have any pizza on their menu. So for my recommendation, I think that the BBC's price compared to the competitors is in the middle of the high range. And I think it could benefit them if they lower their prices to maybe the level of the Clipper Tavern. For example, they should lower the wings to $10, lower the burgers to $10, and the pizza to $12. So I made this one right here is a flyer, maybe you could put downtown or something, just to get word out about their Wednesday night trivia that they do. And I also put at the bottom that join us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. for trivia. Also join us Saturday night at 9:30 for live performances, just to spread the word, because I don't think a lot of people know about that stuff. And this I would put as an Instagram post on their page, and it's the 4th of July Frenzy. Enjoy a 2-for-1 deal on all of our craft beers, available the entire 4th of July weekend. And then I also said that all meals purchased will also be 25% off for the 4th of July weekend. I just think that would be a good way to attract customers during a big, maybe tourist attraction weekend. So for my summary, basically everything I went to, I thought that they did a good job planning events on a regular basis in order to attract people, but they could be doing better. If they want to win over the more inexpensive taste young crowd, they need to lower their prices for their food and drinks. People will take a cheap drink at BBC rather than another place because of its uniqueness and British theme, which they need to use to their advantage. If every bar in the area is selling cheap drinks with no uniqueness, none of the bars will thrive, and they need faster service, better food and menu options, or even some sort of delivery service could also help them put them above their competitors. So my action plan for option 1, I had create a social media post and put up flyers downtown, which I had in my promotion, and that would be a low cost. My second option was lower the price of meals by 15%. Cost varies, and my third option would be add more authentic options to the menu, which would be a high cost because it would be a whole different menu change. So thank you for listening. Also, I just wanted to put this in here. The BBC closed 3 days ago. They clearly didn't take my advice.